rumor has it you're dating someone new. Have you guys put a label on it?
I mean, I call him my boyfriend and he calls
cute.
me his girlfriend.
Cute.
Julia Fox reveals why she had to break up from Kanye West. It was over before it even started. Fans have been wondering why Kanye West and Julia Fox broke up since their separation, and if it had anything to do with his recent Instagram postings regarding Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson. After Kanye spent the weekend criticizing Pete Davidson on social media, Julia started the week by declaring her breakup from him. Despite her continued romance with the SNL comedian, Kanye has been letting the world know how badly he wants Kim Kardashian back. As a result, Kanye unleashed a barrage of tweets criticizing Skeet for dating his ex-wife. His odd conduct coincided with rumors that Kanye and Julia were dating. The previous weekend, Kanye was photographed with model Chaney Jones, who many compared to his famous ex-wife Kim Kardashian. After meeting on New Year's Eve in January 2022, Kanye and Julia began dating in Miami, Florida at the New Year's party. She stated that she met Ye on New Year's Eve in Miami and it was a blast. There was an immediate connection, as she mentioned. It's a lot of pleasure to be around him since he's so energetic, Julia authored an essay. She shares at the time she was writing for Interview magazine. He made her friends and her chuckle. All night long, she was dancing and was happy. Then they decided to keep the momentum going and return home. Later, they went to see Slave Play in New York City. Ye's flight landed at 6 p.m., the game started at 7 p.m., and he arrived on time. She was blown away by that, and they decided to have dinner at Carbone, which is one of Julia's favorite restaurants after their performance. At the restaurant, Ye directed a complete picture shoot for her as people dined, she said. The entire diner was enthralled by it and cheered them on as it unfolded. Ye had a surprise for me after supper. She was still reeling from it. Ye had enough clothes to complete a hotel room. Every girl's fantasy had come true. It was like being in a Cinderella story. She was not sure how he accomplished it or how he managed to get everything there on time, but she was taken aback. Who does things like this on a second date or any other date, she states. Everything has been so natural with them, as she mentioned. She was not sure where things were going, but if this is any indicator, she's going to enjoy the journey. Later that month, at Paris Fashion Week, they made their red carpet debut as a pair. Julia said that she isn't envious of Kim, who filed for divorce from Kanye in February 2021, in an interview on the Call Her Daddy podcast in February 2022. Julie remarked at the time that she was sure there was still some type of lingering sentiment. It's natural, it's human, but all that counts is that he's with her right now. That's what she wanted. But Kanye and Julia's romance ended on February 2022 when it was revealed that they had broken up after just 2 months of dating. So why did Kanye West and Julia Fox end their relationship? Julia announced her split with Kanye on February 14th, 2022. Valentine's Day. They broke up 2 months after meeting on New Year's Eve in 2021 in Miami, Florida. Julia and Kanye are still excellent friends and collaborators, but they are no longer together, a representative for Julia said at the time. Julia also confirmed the separation in an Instagram story post that has since been removed, in which she stated that she loves Kanye but isn't in love with him. People adore it if she really was upset, she says. She continued the media would want to portray her as a sad, lonely woman sobbing alone on an aircraft. But this is not the case. Why don't people see her for what she is? A top hustler, she puts up. She mentioned that she and Kanye are friends. She adores him, but I'm not in love with the man. Jesus Christ. Do you think she's 12 years old? She published. She also addressed a rumor that she was seen weeping at an airport due to the breakup. For that, she stated the only time she sobbed in 2022 was on February 6th, on the birthday of my deceased BFF. Anyway, if people want the whole story, you'll have to wait for the book to be out, she wrote. Julia stated, when she was with Ye, as she trailed off in an interview with The Cut, but then continued, but even she is with my son, it's also really difficult. You appear to be going with the flow, yet the flow is really frantic, if that makes sense. It involves a lot of last-minute decisions, such as deciding travel someplace at the last minute and activating when necessary. Julia's representatives earlier told E! News that she and Kanye remain excellent friends and collaborators, but they are no longer together, although it's fair to say they've calmed down a little. So why did Kanye West and Julia Fox end their relationship? On February 11, 2022, a source informed people that distance was a problem in their relationship. Kanye and Julia have quite different schedules. Julia is in New York City while Kanye is in Los Angeles. It's difficult because of the distance, the source explained. They are still in contact and plan to meet one another as soon as they are able to. Kanye is a big fan of hers, but it's fair to say they've calmed down a little bit. Julia broke her relationship with Kanye following his recent Instagram postings about Kim Kardashian and Pete Davidson, in which he dubbed his ex-boyfriend's wife a dickhead, according to a source who spoke to Hollywood Life on February 14, 2022. Julia has had enough drama in her previous relationships and she doesn't need it anymore. Julia likes Kanye, but it's difficult for her not to feel anything when he acts out like this with these public outbursts. She doesn't want drama in any relationship. The insider claimed whether it's Kanye or anybody else she dates. She understands there have been things in the press about Kanye's outbursts or anything the insider said, but she wanted to get to know Kanye for himself. It's not because of what everyone reads in the news. Who wouldn't be smitten by her? In every manner, he made her feel completely unique and like a princess. But if he's reverting to his former habits, she doesn't want anything to do with him and wants to distance herself from him. After slamming Pete in an Instagram and claiming the comedian dated Hillary Clinton, Kanye and Julia separated up. "Look at this dickhead," Kanye captioned a now deleted Instagram post of Pete and Kim. Julia, who divorced her husband Peter Artemiev, with whom she shares a son Valentino, in 2022 understands Kanye's divorce drama with Kim, a source told Page 6 on February 2022. Julia has been in a similar situation, so she knows how difficult divorces can be, especially when children are involved, according to the insider. She simply wants them to work out their differences. Despite his separation from Julia, Ye appears to be spending his attention on his ex-wife Kim Kardashian, with whom he's divorcing and who has 4 children with him: North 8, Saint 6, Chicago 4, and Psalm 2. This month, the Yeezy designer has made many public demands to bring his family back together on social media. He claimed in an Instagram story that has since been removed, "He didn't wake up fighting for my family to trend over the Super Bowl, but it happened to be the Super Bowl brings families together. Hold on to your spouse and make sure they know how much you love and adore them, because there's a skeet waiting in every dirty-ass alleyway to help destroy your family, and walk around in Calvin Klein around your kids," he stated. He wishes his wife and their children were sitting at the 50-yard line, he said. "Always remember West was your biggest W, at Kim Kardashian." Although Pete and Kim have not commented on the post as of now.